Good afternoon, everybody. This is Captain Drew Cavanaugh with Florida Inshore Fishing Charters, Mosquito Lagoon Sight Fishing Charters, and Florida Nearshore Fishing Charters, located here in East Central Florida, just east of Orlando at Disney. And today it's August 2019, and in this tutorial video today I'm going to show you a quick way on how to make a chum mixture to catch bait with. Now, typically this time of year I'm in full tarpon mode. Pretty much May, June, July, August, September, October is just some unbelievable tarpon fishing here, whether it's in the backcountry waters of the North Indian River near Ponce Inlet, Mosquito Lagoon, or out of Port Canaveral or Ponce Inlet. Our tarpon fishing is phenomenal, especially in August and September. It's incredible. And the way we tarpon fish a lot is we're using live bait, whether it's pinfish, pigfish, or croakers. So you got a couple choices when you do that. I'm lucky enough to live on the water, so I'm able to go down to my dock, catch bait, store bait, and then get up the next day and have fresh bait. Unfortunately, a lot of captains, they either have to go buy bait in the morning. When you buy your bait, you know, a lot of times the tails are missing, they're killing each other, or they die going from the fish tank into the live well because the temperature change is getting them, or they go do their charter then go back afterwards and catch bait. It's just a time issue. So today what I'm going to show you is a quick and easy way on how to make a mixture that when you're catching these baits, usually I'm using a little size 10 hair hook, a weight about that far from it, and then just put some chum in the water and put a little tiny piece of shrimp on it, and it's usually one after another, pinfish, pigfish, croakers, or something to that extent. So in this video I'm going to show you how to do that. I think it's a great idea. It's fun. You can take kids to do it, whether you're on a dock or out on a bay somewhere on a boat if you know there's bait fish there. You're also able to take that chum and throw it in the water, and you know they'll gather around. You can cast at them too. So let's get to it. Thank you. Okay, so as I said in the start of the opening of this video, what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to make a chum mixture to catch bait fish, croakers, pinfish, pigfish, that kind of stuff. Carnivorous fish that you could net them. There's a couple ways I do it. You can either, like where I live on the dock. We have a dock to where I can go out and sit on the dock and just put a little bit of chum in the water every now and then, and just use a rod and reel and catch them one at a time. Or say you're on a boat somewhere in a bay, or you're on your dock, you can chum the water and try to cast at them. That's an option too. But I found a couple years ago the greatest chum mixture ever. And basically what it is, you're going to take either a can of either like the minced clams that you see there, the tuna in vegetable oil, a cup of water, and a Ziploc bag. But the magic ingredient is, and you can do either a cat food or dog food. I have a cat, and no, I do not feed her Meow Mix. I feed her Blue Buffalo. I feed her the good stuff. But I find with the cheaper brand, Meow Mix, that kind of stuff, the byproducts that they put in it, the debone this, the byproduct that, the byproduct this, the byproduct is really great when you mix this up. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to pour some cat food into the Ziploc bag. We're going to then dump either one of those cans in there. I'm probably going to use the tuna. And then I just showed both of them because they both work really well. And then we're going to pour the water in there, and we're going to let it set for about a half an hour. And then you're just going to squeeze it up, and every now and then just open up the top of the Ziploc bag, and you got some chum. So let me open this up here. We'll get this going. It's funny, my cat is staring at me right now like she wants some food. Okay, so we got this opened up. Let's open it. And depending upon how much you want to make, is on how much you're going to put in there. And like I said, this is the one with the vegetable oil in it. And we're just going to dump that in there. And then what you can do is just go to the sink, put a little bit of oil in that can, get out those pieces, pour that in there. Good to go. And last but not least, we're going to pour this water in here. And by the way, that's just not water, that is a hot cup of water. We're going to let the air out. And seal that up some. We're going to let that sit for about a half an hour. I said Ziploc, hefty bag, same thing. We're going to let that set for about a half an hour or so. It's going to get really mushy and soft, and then you can just squeeze it in there. It's going to make like a paste. And you can let out little egg-shaped sizes at a time. Just throw them in the water. I'll tell you what, boy, when they hit that water, those pinfish and croakers and piggies go crazy over this stuff. So there's your chum mixture to get bait fish. Eventually I'm going to do a video on how to catch bait, but pretty much everybody knows how to do that. Just a rod and reel, a little hair hook, put you on a little piece of shrimp or something, and you're good to go. So this is Captain Drew Cavanaugh with Florida Inshore Fishing Charters, Florida Nearshore Fishing Charters, and I want to wish everybody a happy day. Thank you.